Good evening, everybody. Dave Randolph with you. Brian Engvall's between the benches tonight. Gabby Shirley's with us as well. The face-off is sponsored by Rooms to Go. Lightning will start the line of Cirelli. Lightning have not had a shot on goal for over 6 minutes here. And they're not going to get one on this chance. Here's a pass up ahead of Gritsuk. He's in. Shot save, and the rebound was cleared away. Timo Meier's up there as well. It comes free for Cirelli, and he'll just chip this one out. Picked up again by Timo Meier. Now it's Hischier. Hischier with a drive, gets in. Big save by Vasilevskiy. Rebound tapped in. Nico Hischier danced in and ended up getting the rebound, and the Devils opened the scoring.
Their coaching staff wanted them to get more efficient and be on the attack. Well, this, even though this rush has stopped just for a second, they just keep pushing and pushing. And speaking of pushing, look at Vasilevskiy. Vasily's not happy. He ends up facing sideways. Look what happens to Vasilevsky's world here. Makes that key save, but then gets tweaked around. You can't blame him. Nico Hischier stayed in there, and did he do it a little on purpose? You see this?
Gets his first goal of the season, a former 40-goal man, and here come the Devils again. It's Hughes, takes the shot, saved by Vasilevskiy. Markstrom, 35 years of age. Up ahead now, Gritsuk down the left side, puts it in front, tipped in by Connor Brown. And the Devils have jumped out to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, Vasilevsky's under siege here. The Lightning got to regain themselves, and quickly. He's on top of them. There's only two guys with black jerseys in the picture. See it? And down that left side. Gritsuk has lots of time and room. The Lightning D have to back off the line in order to protect the middle because they're not getting enough support. And then Lilleberg's trying to get there to Brown, but all of this happened because the Lightning didn't get their structure going in the neutral zone, and New Jersey has pedaled to the metal. And their attack and execution here, especially at the net, unstoppable for that. Neutral zone's been a real issue for the Lightning here. Cannot get going with any kind of rhythm or puck possession.
Centered out in front, and it's in. A wraparound attempt that goes off a skate, I believe, and in behind Vasilevskiy. And this is going to be a goal for Hischier.
Turn the puck over in behind the net. Hischier's going to get to it first. They just have so much drive to their game here. A redirection behind the net. Kucherov is with them, but it's a good bounce, and Hischier's going to take advantage of it. He's got inside position coming around. He just hooks it, goes off of Vasi's stick. I think it hits Crozier in the leg. So it's a double deflection. There's Vasilevskiy stopping it, but unfortunately goes off his own man and into the
Devils here. Final minute of the period, sponsored by Anajar and Levine. There's another drive, saved by Vasilevskiy, and he jumps on that loose puck. Luke Hughes battling for it. He's bumped off the puck there by Yanni Gourde. Here's a chance. Short-handed. In. Saved by Markstrom on a great opportunity for Jake Guentzel. Guentzel pinned along the inboards there by Pesce, who's still shaking it off. Here's Chernak with a shot. Saved by Markstrom. Glendening sends it around. There's Zach McEwen. Steers it back towards the line. Dillon with a drive. That hits a leg. Cirelli lost his helmet on the play, had to head to the bench, and now off the bench comes Point. Point, Gourde, shot, scores! Yanni Gourde gets the Lightning going. It's 3-1.
So he goes for a line change. The top of your screen, you see the helmet? So that means Brayden Point, who had just jumped on, had to wait for Cirelli to clear. But New Jersey hadn't accounted for Brayden Point yet. And a couple of quick steps, which Point is so good at, he really makes an impression on Connor Brown, who was the guy back trying to get into position. Point makes the play across to Yanni Gourde. New Jersey is unraveled somewhat, and they finally get on the scoreboard, so maybe this will give them some juice.
Lightning will try to return the favor here in this second period. Siegenthaler carries it back inside the line. Jack Hughes is checked. Comes back for Hamilton. His shot redirected right in front of Vasilevskiy. Now the Devils turn the puck over again. Here's McDonough. Off the boards. Gonzalez was being checked there by Pesce. Now it's picked up by Geekie. Geekie with a shot saved by Markstrom. And it caught some netting. We get a whistle.
the fewer times you pass actually settles things down and gives more players confidence. So if you have any room at all out there to hold on to it.
Here's a chance for Hagel. He's in, hits the post. Brandon Hagel had Markstrom beat. Good pressure in response after the penalty kill by the Lightning. Hagel feeds it back to the corner for Gensel. Back up top to Max Crozier. Hagel drops it off. McDonagh scores! Ryan McDonagh gets the Lightning back within one.
So it was 5 against 4.5. See, there's Meier. He doesn't have a stick. The Lightning are smart. They keep working that side. What can a guy do without a stick? Well, all they can do is take up a little bit of space. So they keep it over here, keep trying, keep looking for a one-timer. And then because Meier can't really put any pressure, McDonagh's able to walk into that.
Flipped into the middle of the ice for Point. Point picks up some pace, skates it in on the right side. Sent back to the line where it's controlled by Kucherov, and he's giving it up. Here comes Jesper Bratt. Short-handed, Bratt in, scores! Bad turnover right onto the stick of Jesper Bratt, and he does not miss.
By a backhand pass by Kucherov, who didn't look into the middle of the ice. He only saw the man coming at him. Well, Bratt was hanging in the weeds in the deep slot, and when the pass was so slow coming across, Radish didn't realize the problem either, started to move towards the puck too late, but he's standing still, and there's no way you could turn and go.
The pass up ahead to Gord. Gord is stood up there by Luke Hughes, and Glass takes over from there. Devils quickly move it back up the ice. Here's Gritschuk. He'll drop it back. There's a shot. They score again. Another quick one. This one off the stick of Brown, who's got his second goal of the game, and it's a 3-goal lead again for the Devils.
To make a play into the middle of the ice, and then he rips one low inside the far post. That's really late moving on this one, which is unusual for him, especially on low shots. Now McDonagh's going to come across on Connor. Didn't look like it. Bassey just got fooled on it. He was off balance a little bit. He starts
again, dishes off, and they don't get a shot away.
Yeah, and see, even the fans are reacting to that. In the slot, and still one more pass to the outside. New Jersey's wise to that, and they've broken up so many of those plays.
Ends up with Radish. He'll take a shot and score! Jaron Radish gets one back. 3:43 to go. They're down by 2.
And this one, I don't know if it got deflected, but Markstrom, you would think, should have had this one. Oh, he is screened a bit, no doubt about that. I think that's Cotter coming out towards Radish. See, he's top of the circle. Oh, even, yeah, his own defenseman moving in front of him. That's what it was, Nemitz. Because Markstrom was upset. I saw him looking at his glove and then looking at
Markstrom down, they wrap it around. The Devils are going to hang on here. That's it. A wild final flurry push by the Lightning as they try to get back within one and maybe try to tie this thing.